How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys having a great and exceptional day. It's crazy. I was just having a conversation with one of my gym buddies, and he told me this, and he was like, he was telling me how, everything's happening all at once. And I didn't even think about it like that. Fat Man Scoop passed away. Rich Homie Quan passed away. Now, unfortunately, and rest in peace to both of those brothers, now, unfortunately, James Earl Jones has passed away. And the man looked great for his age because I did not realize that man was 93 years old. That tripped me out. That man was 93 years old. I'm like, oh my God, 93. And somebody posted today like, hey, that man lived longer and we were able to enjoy him longer than we deserved. And I couldn't agree with that. And I'm think, it's like, I'm 41 now. I want to live a long and healthy life as much as possible. But it just makes me think that not only do I want to do that, number one, but number two, I think there's a limit for me as long as I want to live. I think maybe 70 years old is probably my limit. I would want to go after that. And I know a lot of people like, you bugging, you tripping, you don't ever put a limitation on the amount of time that you want to live in this life. But I really got to keep it real when I say this, I really have to keep it real. I think that's I'm sorry, there's an Amazon driver blocking, I got to show you this, blocking the road. If y'all can see that, so people can barely get out of the neighborhood or get in the neighborhood. So my neighbors and the other Amazon drivers cussing people out. But yeah, they're both blocking traffic. Luckily I just got home from the gym. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think 70 years old is my limit, what I want to live, and that's not that much time left when I think, because I'm 41 years old. But I do have to just keep it real and just say, yeah, that's where I'm at in my life right now, because, like 90 years old, I'm good. But clearly he was coherent, because I remember seeing him a couple of years ago. When he was in the movie, the Coming to America 2 movie. So, all I can say is that, we don't have that much time left on this earth. And with all these deaths recently, they happen in cycles. It reminds me, it was like during COVID, when I think it was Tiny Zeus Lester that passed away. Paul Mooney passed away. And I forgot it was somebody else, but it all happened with all the same year, and my dog, she passed away that same year. So it was all in 2021. And, that was during the pandemic when a lot of states were still on lockdown, just coming out of lockdown. So it just made I always say the pandemic made me appreciate life more. It made me appreciate being outside more. Made me being able to appreciate the travel more. So I just leave it at that. It's like I appreciate the fact that I'm able to even do this stuff right now. So, and now it's just like with these deaths coming, I'm just happy to be alive. There are a lot of things I want to do, a lot of things I'm working on towards getting done, but I'm learning to just appreciate being alive, because you never know when you're going to breathe your last breath. And, like going through that catalog of movies that I saw James Earl Jones in growing up, like, man lived a long, vibrant life. He lived longer than all my grandparents. Like, I did not realize he was born in the 30s, man, in Mississippi. So the fact that, and the fact that I've been to Mississippi 3 times now, I got a much more respect for people that live in Mississippi, especially black folks. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's just a trip when I see this. So, you got to enjoy your life. You got to be around people that are going to be vibrant, and you got to be vibrant too. Cause I always talk about people have to be around these right kind of people, but you always have to ensure that you are the right kind of person. You have to ensure that you are the person that lights up a room instead of sucking the life out of that room. You have to ensure that you are the person that, can help people out and, give them great information and help them, change their life and things of that nature. Or, like I said, because an asset is always something, I'm sweating a little bit because I just got home from the gym. An asset is always something that does 3 things. It gives you great information, brings you joy, and helps you make money. So if you as a person do not fall in that category, you are a liability, period. And if you can be all 3, you're the biggest, best asset on God's green earth. But that is a personal choice, whether you want to be an asset. Because a lot of times people not only want to be liabilities, they want to be the biggest migraines and headaches on the planet. So I'm looking away, but Amazon driver's looking at me like he got an issue. I'm like, I'm in my driveway, bro. So what is the problem? But anyways, but yeah, you have to decide if you're going to be the asset and not the liability. Period. And you have to decide if you're gonna live your best life. You know, I was jamming to that song as I was running on the treadmill. You know, living my best life by Lil Duval and the remix of Snoop Dogg, and I forgot the other artist's name. But yeah, you better start living your best life. You ain't got time to mess around with these people, and you don't. Period. Do not mess around with people that are gonna suck the life out of you. Live your best life. James Earl Jones lived his best life. Fat Man Scoop lived his best life. You know, the 34-year-old Rich Homie Quan lived one of the best lives that most people never could ever live by the age of 50 or 60. You know, he was another person that was beyond his time. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. He lived his best life, and I believe he was only 33, 34 years old when he was killed. So, I was about to say, get busy. You know, my favorite quote from the movie Shawshank Redemption was get busy living or get busy dying. It's your choice. So y'all better get busy living. I always love when Cat Williams said in his first major special, you better enjoy your mother effing life. Because, you know, you never know when your last, days on earth is going to be. You never know which way the wind is going to blow in this life. So you better start living your best life. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, so that's all I got to say. Live your best life. Do what you got to do with all this people passing away. Like I said, it's deep and it's serious, and I just leave it at that. So, do the great three things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great night. As I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live bro like a fool. Take care. And these Amazon drivers are still out here having a convention. Take care.